If you think Subaru is the smartest character in ReZero just because he's the protagonist, you're dead wrong. And if you think Roswaal tops the list, wait until you see who actually beats him. Today we're ranking 17 of the most significant characters in ReZero across 5 categories: strategic thinking, adaptability, manipulation, knowledge, and decision-making under pressure. Each category gets a score from 0 to 10, making a perfect score of 50. This isn't about who's the strongest fighter, this is about pure intelligence, cunning, and mental ability. And some of these rankings are going to make people very upset in the comments. Let's go from weakest to strongest. Number 17, Elsa Granhier, 14 out of 50. Elsa is a combat savant, but she's essentially a weapon pointed by others. Her strategy boils down to kill the target efficiently, which she does incredibly well, but there's no depth beyond that. In Arc 2, during the battle at Roswaal's mansion, she adapts tactically in combat, dodging Reinhardt's strikes and repositioning rapidly. But strategically, she walks into every trap laid for her across multiple loops because she never suspects return by death. She has almost zero manipulation capability and her knowledge is limited to anatomy and killing techniques. She's a brilliant assassin, not a brilliant mind. Number 16, Betelgeuse Romane Conti, 18 over 50. Betelgeuse is insane and that tanks his scores across the board, but don't underestimate him completely. His manipulation is surprisingly effective. He commanded an entire cult, coordinated the finger system, and in Arc 3 orchestrated a multi-pronged attack on the village and mansion simultaneously. His knowledge of the witch cult doctrines and authorities is solid, but his decision-making is erratic. When Subaru starts countering his plans in episodes 23 through 25, Betelgeuse doesn't adapt. He just breaks down further. His strategic thinking is compromised by madness. He's clever, but fatally unstable. Number 15, Garfield Tinsel, 20 over 50. Garfield is a powerhouse with decent instincts, but limited strategic depth. Early in Arc 4, he's manipulated by Roswaal and trapped by his own trauma regarding the Sanctuary trials. However, his decision-making under pressure is genuinely impressive. Once he breaks free of his mental chains and sides with Subaru in Season 2, Episode 23, he makes snap combat decisions that save lives during the Great Rabbit Crisis and the fight against Elsa and Mei Li. He learns and grows, showing some adaptability. But he's not a schemer. He's a fighter with a good heart and solid instincts. Number 14, Frederica Baumann, 22 out of 50. Frederica doesn't get enough credit. She's well-educated, articulate, and deeply knowledgeable about noble customs, history, and the inner workings of Roswaal's estate. In Season 2, she gives Subaru the crystal that leads him to Beatrice, a calculated move showing some level of strategic foresight. Her knowledge score is solid, but she rarely takes center stage in decision-making or manipulation. She's supportive and intelligent, but not a top-tier schemer. Number 13, Rem, 24/50. Rem is loyal, capable, and perceptive. In Arc 2, she independently deduces that Subaru has a connection to the witch's scent and takes action. Extreme action. Wrong action, but it shows initiative. Her decision-making under pressure shines in Episode 18 during the White Whale battle, where she holds off the witch cult alone to buy time for Subaru. That takes guts and clarity. But she's not a strategic mastermind. She's a talented maid and warrior with good instincts, but she doesn't manipulate or scheme at high levels. Number 12, Ram, 26/50. Ram is sharper than Rem in terms of cunning. She's sarcastic, observant, and reads people well. Her loyalty to Roswaal borders on blind, but it's also strategic. She knows where her best survival odds lie. In Arc 4, she plays both sides carefully, gathering information and misdirecting Subaru when it suits Roswaal's plans. Her manipulation is subtle, but real. She's not a top-tier intellectual, but she's more dangerous socially than people give her credit for. Number 11, Wilhelm van Astrea, 28 over 50. Wilhelm is the Sword Devil. Decades of combat experience give him incredible tactical and strategic insight in battle. In Arc 3, Episode 20, during the White Whale subjugation, Wilhelm adapts constantly to the whale's fog and more attacks, and his knowledge of past battles and demi-human war history is encyclopedic. He doesn't manipulate, and he's not a schemer, but his knowledge and battle-tested decision-making under pressure pressure are exceptional. He's a veteran in every sense. Number 10, Priscilla Barriel, 31/50. Priscilla is arrogant, but she's calculatedly arrogant. She plays the role of the untouchable sun princess while maneuvering politically behind the scenes. In Arc 3, she makes the cold strategic decision to stay out of the white whale fight, preserving her resources. In Arc 5 of the light novel, she shows high adaptability and combat intelligence during the Prestellar crisis. Her manipulation is top tier. She bends Al and others to her will with charisma and calculated cruelty. She's not the most knowledgeable, but she's dangerously sharp. Number 9, Reinhard van Estrella, 32/50. Reinhard is the strongest, but strength doesn't equal intelligence. His strategic thinking is average. He often arrives after the strategy has been set by others. He doesn't manipulate. He's too straightforward, but his knowledge is vast due to his role as Sword Saint and Knight. His adaptability in combat is near perfect thanks to his blessings, and his decision-making under pressure is flawless. In every crisis, he makes the optimal choice instantly. He's not a schemer, he's a paragon who executes perfectly within his role. Number 8, Regulus Corneas, 33/50. Regulus is a narcissist with a god complex, but he's terrifyingly intelligent when it comes to manipulation and exploiting his authority. In Arc 5, he manipulates entire populations, commands wives through psychological dominance, and understands the mechanics of his greed authority better than almost anyone understands their own powers. His adaptability suffers because he's overconfident. He doesn't think he needs to adapt. But his decision-making under pressure is ice-cold, and his knowledge of witch cult lore and authorities is deep. He's smart, just too arrogant to use it fully. Number 7, Otto Suwen, 35/50. Otto is the underdog genius of ReZero. He's a merchant, which means he's trained in negotiation, risk assessment, and reading people. In Arc 4, Otto becomes Subaru's internal affairs minister, and it's Otto who devises half the logistics that allow the Sanctuary plan to succeed. He's the one who keeps Subaru grounded and thinking clearly. His adaptability is proven repeatedly. He pivots strategies on the fly, and his decision-making under pressure, like when he tackles Subaru off the carriage or faces Garfield, is gutsy and smart. Otto doesn't manipulate much, but his strategic mind is elite. Number 6, Beatrice, 37/50. Beatrice has spent 400 years in the Forbidden Library. Her knowledge is absurd. She knows magic theory, spirit arts, history, and forbidden texts that no one else has access to. Her decision-making under pressure is excellent once she's committed. In Arc 4, Episode 25, she makes the ultimate choice to abandon her contract and join Subaru, a decision centuries in the making. But her strategic thinking and adaptability were stunted by her isolation. She was stuck in a loop of indecision for centuries. She's incredibly intelligent, but emotionally trapped until Subaru frees her. Number 5, Crush Karsten, 38/50. Crush is a leader. She commands armies, runs a duchy, and earned her place as a royal candidate through merit and intelligence. In Arc 3, she immediately grasps the value of Subaru's information about the white whale and negotiates a brilliant alliance that benefits both sides. Her strategic coordination of the subjugation force is textbook military brilliance. Even after losing her memories in Arc 3, her instincts and leadership ability remain. That's hardwired competence. She's not the top manipulator, but she's an exceptional strategist and decision-maker. Number 4, Anastasia Hoshin, 41/50. Anastasia is a merchant queen. She built a trade empire from nothing using intelligence, charm, and ruthless calculation. Her manipulation is world-class. She plays innocent while pulling strings behind the scenes. In Arc 5, she's pivotal in coordinating the defense of Prestellar, showing elite strategic thinking and adaptability. She reads people like books, exploits weaknesses, and always ensures she profits. She's not the most knowledgeable in magic or lore, but in practical intelligence, she's near the top. Number 3, Subaru Natsuki, 42/50. Yes, Subaru gets an 11 in decision-making under pressure because no one else operates under the crushing weight he does. Subaru isn't naturally the smartest, but Return by Death turns him into a grinding, adaptive machine. Every loop he learns, every failure he pivots. By the end of Arc 4, he's coordinating multiple teams, predicting enemy movements, and exploiting tiny details across dozens of resets. His strategic thinking evolves massively from Arc 1 to Arc 6. His knowledge grows through brutal trial and error. His manipulation is weak, he's too honest, but his adaptability is unmatched. He's not the smartest person in the room, but he becomes the smartest version of himself that Timeline could produce. Number 2, Echidna, 46 out of 50. Echidna is the witch of greed. She has 400 years of accumulated knowledge, mastery over magic and authorities, and manipulative skill that rivals anyone in the series. In Arc 4, she nearly tricks Subaru into a contract that would have enslaved him forever. She reads his trauma, his desires, and exploits them with surgical precision. Her knowledge is absurd, her strategic thinking is god-tier. Her manipulation is so smooth Subaru wanted to fall for it. Her only weakness? Decision-making under emotional pressure. She's driven by insatiable curiosity, not survival instinct. That's why she doesn't take the top spot. Number 1, Roswaal L Mathers, 47 out of 50. Roswaal has been playing four-dimensional chess for 4 centuries. He has manipulated bloodlines, nations, events, and individuals across generations to fulfill the Tome of Wisdom. In Arc 4, it's revealed he orchestrated everything, the mansion attacks, the sanctuary trap, even Subaru's suffering, to forge him into the perfect peace. His knowledge spans combat, magic, politics, and forbidden arts. His manipulation is so deep that even after being exposed, people still follow him. His strategic thinking is unparalleled. He only loses points in decision-making under pressure because he's shackled by the tome. He doesn't adapt freely. He follows the script. But within that script, he's perfect. Let's see the full list. Number 17, Elsa Granhiert. Number 16, Pateljuice Romane Conti. Number 15, Garfield Tinsel. Number 14, Frederica Baumann. Number 13, Rem number 12, Ram number 11, Wilhelm van Astrea. Number 10, Priscilla Barriel. Number 9, Reinhard van Astrea. Number 8, Regulus Corneas. Number 7, Otto Suwen. Number 6, Beatrice number 5, Krush Karsten. Number 4, Anastasia Hoshin. Number 3, Subaru Natsuki. Number 2, Echidna. Number 1, Roswaal L Mathers. So there it is. Roswaal takes the crown, but Echidna and Subaru are breathing down his neck. Now here's the question for you. Is Subaru's adaptability really his own intelligence, or is it just Return by Death carrying him? Does that even matter? And did we do Otto dirty by putting him below Beatrice? Drop your thoughts below. Let's argue about it. And if you think this ranking is completely wrong, tell me who you'd put at number 1 and why.